Breaking news. The tennis world is on the edge of its seat. Alex Eala, the Filipina sensation who has been taking the sport by storm, is closer than ever to achieving her dream of reaching the WTA top 20. And the entire tennis world is watching with bated breath. Just a few months ago, Eala was ranked outside the top 100. She was a player with potential, but she had not yet broken through. Now, she is on the verge of breaking into the top 20. She is just a few wins away from achieving a milestone that no Filipino player has ever achieved. The road to the top 20 has been long and challenging. But Eala has proven that she has what it takes. She has beaten top players. She has reached deep runs in Grand Slams. She has climbed the rankings at a breathtaking pace. And now, she is closer than ever to her goal. But what does this mean for her career? What does this mean for Philippine tennis? And how close is she really to the top 20? In this video, we are going to break down everything. We are going to analyze her current ranking and the points she needs to reach the top 20. We are going to look at the tournaments she will be playing in the coming weeks. We are going to examine her form, her game, and her mentality. We are going to look at what stands in her way. And we are going to explain why this is the most exciting time in Philippine tennis history. So stay with me. Because this is a story that is going to inspire you. This is a story that proves that Alex Eala is a force to be reckoned with. And this is a story that shows that the top 20 is not just a dream, it is a reality that is within her reach. Let's get into it. Let us start with the numbers. Because the numbers tell a remarkable story. Alex Eala is currently ranked world number 28 in the latest WTA rankings. She has climbed 100 spots in less than a year. That is one of the fastest rises in WTA history. It is unprecedented. It is remarkable. It is absolutely stunning. But the top 20 is a different beast. The top 20 is the elite of the elite. It is reserved for the best players in the world. It is a club that very few players ever join. It is a club that includes legends like Serena Williams, Steffi Graf, and Martina Navratilova. So how close is Eala to the top 20? Let us look at the points. The current world number 20 has approximately 2,500 points. Eala currently has approximately 2,200 points. That means she is just 300 points away from the top 20. 300 points. That is it. That is all that stands between her and the top 20. To put that in perspective, a quarter-final appearance at a WTA 1000 event is worth 215 points. A third-round appearance at a Grand Slam is worth 130 points. A semifinal appearance at a WTA 500 event is worth 180 points. So Eala is just a few good results away from reaching the top 20. She needs one deep run at a major tournament. She needs one or two solid performances at smaller tournaments. She needs to keep winning matches. The path to the top 20 is clear. Eala needs to continue doing what she has been doing, winning matches, beating top players, and going deep in tournaments. But there is more to it than just points. Reaching the top 20 is about more than just numbers. It is about momentum. It is about confidence. It is about belief. And Eala has all of those things in abundance. While Eala is close to the top 20, the road ahead is not without challenges. There are several factors that could stand in her way. First, there is the competition. The top 20 is packed with established stars. Players like Iga Swiatek, Coco Gauff, Aryna Sabalenka, and Jessica Pegula are at the top of their game. They are not going to give up their spots easily. They are going to fight for every point. Second, there is the pressure. As Eala climbs higher, the pressure will increase. Expectations will be higher. The spotlight will be brighter. The media will be watching. The fans will be expecting. Eala needs to stay grounded. She needs to focus on her process. She needs to block out the noise. Third, there is the physical toll. The tennis season is long and grueling. Eala has been playing a lot of tennis. She needs to manage her schedule. She needs to rest when she is tired. She needs to stay healthy. Fourth, there is the mental challenge. Tennis is as much a mental game as it is a physical one. Eala needs to stay mentally strong. She needs to believe in herself. She needs to handle the ups and downs of the season. Fifth, there is the unpredictability of tennis. On any given day, any player can beat any other player. There are no guarantees in tennis. Eala could lose a match that she was expected to win. She could have a bad day. She could face a tough opponent. But despite these challenges, Eala has shown that she has what it takes. She has beaten top players. She has gone deep in tournaments. She has handled pressure. She has stayed healthy. She has proven that she can compete with the best. The path to the top 20 is not easy. But Eala has the talent, the work ethic, and the belief to achieve it. Now, let us look at the tournaments that could make the difference in Eala's quest for the top 20. The next few months are crucial. Eala has several tournaments on her schedule that could give her the points she needs to break into the top 20. First, there is the US Open. This is the biggest tournament of the year. The US Open offers 2,000 points to the winner. Even a deep run could give Eala a massive points boost. If she reaches the quarterfinals, she will earn 430 points. If she reaches the semifinals, she will earn 780 points. If she reaches the final, she will earn 1,300 points. And if she wins it, she will earn 2,000 points. Second, there are the WTA 1000 events. The WTA 1000 events in North America, including the Canadian Open and the Cincinnati Open, offer 1,000 points to the winner. A deep run at one of these tournaments could give Eala the points she needs to reach the top 20. Third, there are the WTA 500 events. Eala has consistently performed well at WTA 500 events. She reached the semifinals of a WTA 500 event earlier this year. She could do the same again. The points from these events will add up. Fourth, there are the smaller tournaments. Eala could also play some smaller tournaments to pick up points. Every point counts. Every win matters. The schedule is packed. But Eala has shown that she can handle the demands of the tour. She is fit. She is focused. She is ready. The next few months could be the most important of her career. Reaching the top 20 would be a historic achievement. It would be the highest ranking ever achieved by a Filipino tennis player. It would put Eala in the conversation with the best players in the world. And it would change her career forever. Let us break down what the top 20 would mean for Alex Eala. First, it would validate her hard work. Eala has sacrificed so much to get to this point. She left her family at the age of 13 to train in Spain. She spent countless hours on the practice court. She missed birthdays, holidays, and family gatherings. She gave up a normal childhood to chase her dream. Reaching the top 20 would make all of that sacrifice worth it. Second, it would open doors. As a top 20 player, Eala would get direct entry into all Grand Slam tournaments. She would be seated at all Grand Slams. She would get better draws, better scheduling, and better treatment. She would be invited to more prestigious tournaments. Third, it would increase her visibility. Eala's name would be everywhere. She would be featured on television. She would be written about in newspapers. She would be discussed on social media. She would become a global superstar. Fourth, it would attract sponsors. When you are a top 20 player, sponsors take notice. They want to be associated with success. Eala would attract more sponsorship deals. That would give her more resources to achieve her goals. Fifth, it would build confidence. Reaching the top 20 would be a massive confidence booster. Eala would believe that she can compete with anyone. She would believe that she can achieve anything. Sixth, it would inspire the next generation. Young Filipino players would see Eala's success and think, if she can do it, so can I. They would pick up rackets. They would start playing. They would start dreaming. Seventh, it would create a legacy. Eala is not just building a career. She is building a legacy. Reaching the top 20 would be a part of that legacy. She would be remembered as one of the greatest Filipino athletes of all time. So what does Alex Eala need to do now to reach the top 20? The answer is simple. She needs to keep doing what she has been doing. But she also needs to take it to the next level. She needs to push herself harder. She needs to be more focused. She needs to be more determined. Here is what she needs to do. First, she needs to stay healthy. Injuries are the biggest enemy of any athlete. Eala needs to take care of her body. She needs to rest when she is tired. She needs to listen to her coaches and trainers. She needs to be smart about her schedule. Second, she needs to keep training. The top 20 is a different level. Eala needs to be at her physical peak. She needs to work on her serve, her forehand, and her movement. She needs to add more variety to her game. She needs to be ready for anything. Third, she needs to stay focused. The media attention will be intense. The expectations will be high. Eala needs to block out the noise and focus on her game. She needs to take it one match at a time. Fourth, she needs to stay humble. Success can be intoxicating. But Eala needs to stay grounded. She needs to remember where she came from. She needs to stay grateful for the support she has received. Fifth, she needs to believe in herself. This is the most important factor of all. Eala needs to believe that she can reach the top 20. She needs to believe that she can achieve anything. She needs to have faith in her abilities. Sixth, she needs to stay patient. Reaching the top 20 will not happen overnight. It will take time. Eala needs to be patient. She needs to trust the process. She needs to keep working hard. Seventh, she needs to enjoy the journey. The road to the top 20 is exciting. Eala needs to enjoy every moment of it. She needs to appreciate how far she has come. She needs to celebrate her achievements. The top 20 is within reach. And Alex Eala is ready to seize it.